Okay, hi everybody, Meteorologist Jim Castillo here. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning and wanted to talk about this. It's south of the metro, south of Festus, so Festus you're in the clear, but then you get to Bloomsdale and that's where that thunderstorm popped up and became severe. Up to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail, which would be minimal severe thunderstorm warning. But that severe thunderstorm was located over Bloomsdale at about 12:38 p.m. It's moving southeast at 25 miles an hour. Again, there's a little bit of hail with this. You might want to put your cars away. Heads up St. Mary and also Chester and Perryville. The timing on that for you, St. Mary at about 1 o'clock, which is in about 10 more minutes. Perryville, 1:09 p.m. So again, if you're going to see quarter-size hail with that, looks like the strongest part of that storm is around St. Genevieve and just southwest of St. Genevieve, headed more towards St. Mary. So St. Mary heads up on that if you're going to get some quarter-size hail. Also, Chester heads up because it's still moving in your direction as the storm itself moves southeast at about 25 miles an hour. Let's go and look further here. More showers and storms have been popping up to the west of the St. Louis area. So watching Montgomery County, that cell not severe yet. Again, only expecting isolated severe cells like the one we were just talking about down to the south. And this will continue to move toward this Chester area. And again, heavy rain, frequent lightning, possibility of seeing quarter-size hail, or maybe a wind gust to 50, 60 miles an hour. Again, as it pushes southeast. Perryville heads up on that. It's headed directly in your way. Evansville, and that would be in Randolph County, Illinois, where we have that chance of seeing some strong wind gust and also hail, especially south of Evansville and south of Steelville and Randolph County. Chester, you're definitely in with that heavier rain and frequent lightning and also that risk of seeing some hail. Widen out the shot a little bit. More showers and storms are popping up, but they have not been severe, anywhere from Belleville to approaching Carlisle and also Nashville in Illinois. You'll get a break. You'll get some sunshine in here, but then more showers and storms are popping up to the north and west. So we'll watch these cells just to the north of Montgomery City as that also drops down to the south. Let's look outside now. You can see Farmington has had the rain. Now it looks like there's some sunshine peeking out. Looking west from really the central west end, it is clearing there. Downtown St. Louis, very cloudy. Highland, Illinois looks a little bit stormy, and it's 66 degrees right now. That dew point not too high at about 43 degrees. So the humidity is getting up there, but it's not too terribly high at this point, even with that rain around. Where it's raining, it's cooler. It's 60 in Chesterfield, 66 in DeSoto, 73 in Farmington, so warmer to the south. And when you get these breaks of sunshine, you'll likely pop to near 70 degrees. So low pressure coming right out of Iowa. There's some more storms popping up in southern Iowa. As that drops down to the south, there's some colder air aloft. That's what's destabilizing the atmosphere, and that low is following the upper level winds at northwest wind flow right into the area. So the futurecast is just showing that risk of seeing showers and storms in here all the way through the afternoon and into the early evening hours. So now through 8 p.m., and some of them, like the one we're seeing down to the south in Randolph County, Illinois, St. Genevieve County, and St. Francis County, again, could see quarter-size hail or 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts within that severe cell down there. Current wind speeds a little bit breezy. There's that severe weather threat from St. Louis to Farmington to Carbondale, and a little higher threat, Paducah in the yellow. Hail risk, like we're seeing in the current severe thunderstorm warning, it's there. Quarter-size hail, more likely, nothing larger. We're not expecting anything bigger. And wind risk up to 60-mile-per-hour wind gust out there. As you can imagine, that tree pollen count is really high. And later tonight, after evening showers and storms, we'll start to cool down into the 40s for overnight lows. And then tomorrow does look dry, carries us into a beautiful weekend forecast. So tomorrow, a little bit cooler, 60, cloudy start. And then we get into Saturday, 65 and sunny. But look at Sunday, warm and breezy, 78, also dry. So a dry weekend, plenty of sunshine, another chance of showers, maybe some storms in here later Sunday night into early Monday. And then we dry out Tuesday and Wednesday. 10-day forecast, we'll go ahead and check that and then get back to the severe thunderstorm warning to the north. Looks like most of next week, we'll watch for a chance of showers and storms in here as we get into Thursday and Friday of next week, and we warm up into the 70s at that point. So again, occasionally we get some disturbances moving through here, and you get some rough weather, and that's what we're seeing right now. Just wanted to check up on the very latest with that severe weather. It looks like they extended that severe thunderstorm warning, let's see, until 1:15 p.m. southwestern Randolph County, Illinois, and central St. Genevieve County in Missouri. So 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, about quarter-size hail there. We're going to go ahead and retract this for you. It's moving southeast at about 25 miles an hour. So we'll go ahead and track that out here. Again, as it pushes southeast, St. Mary, it's basically on your doorstep there. Heavy rain, frequent lightning, and that risk of seeing some strong wind up to 60 miles an hour or quarter-size hail. And then you have places like Rockwood, 1:15 p.m. So heads up there, and then it pushes out of the viewing area. So again, severe thunderstorm warning, southeastern Randolph County and southeastern St. Genevieve County, and now that's until 1:30. So they extended that just a little bit. And again, the biggest threat on these 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail as it tracks on to the south and east. Let's go out a little further to see these storms popping up. Any of the rain around St. Louis has been just shower activity. A couple rumbles of thunder right around Carlisle Lake and down to Nashville, so some rain headed your way. And we'll watch this cell that's popping up right around Montgomery City. All right, thanks for joining us. Stay safe this afternoon. And again, severe thunderstorm warning continues until 1:30 down around Chester and approaching the Perryville, Missouri area.